manga, etc. And I'm here today to talk to you about One Piece episode 694. Now, this episode can be broken down into, for me, it can be broken down into three bits, and that's all the stuff that happens with Bartolomeo, Robin, Rebecca. The other bit is Luffy, Cavendish, Kiros, and the third bit is Viola, King Riku, Usopp, and everyone who's on the plateau area. So I'm going to talk about Robin, Rebecca, Bartolomeo first, and Leo's there as well. So what we first see off with them is that they're still flying through the air trying to get to the palace area basically. And in the first bit we see, the first bit of them that we see is basically about two things. The first thing is about Bartolomeo. He's still fangasm over like just catching up to Luffy so he can meet him again. So you have a little bit of a fangasm bit there. And the second bit is about Leo. He finds out that Mancherry is in the palace area, and then we get a flashback of basically of him not playing the place where Mancherry is locked up. It was called the punishment room. So he had a flashback to the times like when he was younger, when he would used to be in the punishment room with Viola when he was little, and he was also remembering Scarlet, Rebecca's mum, during the same time. When we next see them again, they're flying over Area 3, and Gladius, he manages to take down Bartolomeo and Robin by knocking out their airliners, their airline tontatas, whatever they're called. He knocks them down, and he knocks them down, like I said, into Area 3. And this is when they meet up with Luffy, Kiros, Cavendish, and the horse. And what they've been doing there in level 3 is just fighting with these head cracker dolls. They've been fighting them, knocking them down, but like they're really we find out that these head cracker dolls, they're really durable. They just keep getting back up, fixing themselves, because Luffy blew a hole through one. I think it was Cavendish who sliced off one's head, but they're just getting back up, like, picking up their head, putting them back on, and they're just ready to fight. So it looks like these things are in essence invincible, so to say. What else also happened with these guys in level 3 once everyone catched up? It was decided how Bartolomeo and Robin would take out Kiros and the headcracker dolls, while Luffy, Law, Cavendish, and Kiros head up to the next area. And that was that for those two bits. I actually broke in two bits at the same time. I did not even realize. The last thing I want to talk about is the stuff that happened in the plateau area. From the plateau area, we basically learn two important things. The first important thing is that Viola, she now knows that Sugar is not unconscious anymore, and that she's in the palace area. We also find out that Sugar, she's now freaking out over anything that resembles Usopp's nose. She's still bugging out about that. We find that out, and we also find out that it's Sugar that's creating these head cracker dolls via the same method. She touches someone and they turn into the head cracker dolls, and obviously everything about them's forgotten. So we find out that as well. So yeah, once Viola finds out that Sugar's still in the palace area, Usopp also he's slightly bugging out. He wants to deal with Sugar as soon as possible, because he doesn't want to go through the same trauma he did a second ago when he forgot about Robin. And he just goes on to explain how that affected him and how he doesn't want to experience that again. So he's bugging out a little bit, but he's ready to deal with Sugar straight away. So he prepares himself to attack basically from the plateau area. He's ready to take out Sugar again. And how he plans to do this is using Viola's devil fruit power to direct him. He's gonna shoot Sugar from the plateau area. So how Usopp pulls this off, in essence, should be very nice to see, and that is actually the main things about this episode that I want to talk about. We do also get like a small scene where we have, which is the scene is basically just set up for fights that's gonna come. We see off the top of the dome, I remember Chinja and Lao Ji, so it looks like they're gonna fight, and one of the grandsons, I forgot his name, number 13 I'm gonna call him, and the weapons girl, she's also there. So that's what two fights that's set up, so that looks like we can get those two fights, and in essence that's it. So moving on to rating, not much happens story progression wise. What we do have story progression wise is Bartolomeo, Robin, they've caught up to level 3 now. We also know where these headcracker dolls, like obviously we could have guessed this from before, but we have confirmation that it's Sugar, she's doing this, she's creating these headcracker dolls. We also have, so like no one's past level 3 at this point in time, so what I'm saying, there's not really story progression. It's basically just catch up of characters who are behind. We do have Rebecca, who's still on the way to the palace area, so in essence right now Rebecca's like the most ahead person, like she's the one closest to Don Flamingo right now, so we do have that. But based on these things that I've stated, I'm just going to give it a 3-star rating. Simple, average One Piece episode, nothing more to say about that, but tell me your thoughts and opinions, and as always, rate, comment, subscribe, and have a nice day. One thing I did forget to mention that I liked in this episode, probably the best bit of the episode for me, was the first time we see Luffy, Kiros, etc. fighting their headcracker dolls. Like I said it the last time they did it, and like, you know, how the whole mist and the background music giving it that eerie, kind of scary kind of vibe to it. I like that again in this episode. I think I've said this before, but I'm just mentioning it again. But that alone is not changing my rating. So yeah, it's still going to be a 3-star, and yeah, take care, have a nice day. Hey guys, how you doing? This is just a quick message to say that the other day I realized that I've got more than 10 subscribers on YouTube now. So yay! Round of applause to me for that. And a round of applause to you guys as well. Like, thank you for supporting my channel. Like, I was gonna shout out each 12, because I think it's 12 subscribers that I've got now. It was the last time I checked. Personally, but I can't remember all of you lot's names, and I don't think it's fair to do some and not the rest. So, but if you're watching this, big up to you guys. Thank you very much for the support so far. For the people who know about manga, etc. through Twitter, it's kind of hard to determine that, like, if you just followed me back, so you have this amount of subscribers, or you actually supporting. But if you are actually supporting, a round of applause to you guys as well. Thank you very much. Even if it's just that you checked out my channel because I asked you to, or you favorited one of my videos, or retweeted one of my videos, whatever it was, if it was support in any shape or form, I appreciate it very much, and I'm very thankful for that. And that's all I wanted to say, guys. Yeah, I'm happy right now. I hope manga section keeps growing. I hope you keep supporting, and yeah, take care, have a nice day.